Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty exciting, I think, for anyone who's interested in, the real cutting edge of artificial intelligence.
That's right. We're focusing on a specific event, one that happens regularly and is really aimed at building a strong AI community.
And the mission for this deep dive.
Well, as part of the team at TAO behind this, our goal today is pretty straightforward. Give you the essential information about the Agentic AI plus multimodal MonthlyMixer.
Okay.
So you can figure out if it's, valuable for your learning, your networking goals in this AI space.
Sounds good. So let's break it down. What exactly is this Agentic AI plus multimodal MonthlyMixer? The name itself sounds advanced.
It does, yeah. So fundamentally, it's a global networking event, but it's all virtual.
Okay, global virtual.
And it has a very specific focus, agentic systems and multimodal intelligence.
Could you maybe unpack those terms just a little for folks? Agentic systems.
Sure. Think of AI that can act independently. It perceives its environment, it reasons, and it takes actions to achieve specific goals autonomously.
Okay, and multimodal.
That's AI that understands and processes different types of data together. So not just text, but images, audio, maybe video, integrating all that information.
Got it. So the mixer brings together people working on that frontier.
Precisely. But what makes it maybe a bit different is how it runs. We describe it as self-led and unmoderated. It's got a very open format.
Self-led, so no presentations, no fixed schedule.
Exactly. It puts you, the attendee, in control. You choose the conversations. You decide who to connect with. It happens on a platform that's pretty similar to Slack.
Okay, so more like ongoing chat rooms and direct messages.
Yeah, much more fluid than, say, a webinar. We really see it as becoming the go-to online space for people right at the forefront of machine intelligence in these areas.
Interesting. So who is this really for? Who should be thinking, yeah, I should check this out?
We had a few core groups in mind when we designed it. Definitely AI and ML researchers, especially those actually building agent-based systems.
The builders. Makes sense.
And engineers, developers too, people who are really hands-on, experimenting with, large language models, multimodal models.
Like researchers, developers. Who else?
Founders and startup teams. If you're innovating using these kinds of AI tools, it's a great place to connect.
Right.
But also students, hobbyists, even professionals who are just maybe exploring applied AI in these specific fields.
So quite a broad range, but all centered on that agentic and multimodal theme.
Yeah, and we also welcome, AI community managers, mentors, tech evangelists, anyone looking to connect deeply within this specific niche of the AI world. Whether your goal is finding collaborators, hiring, sharing work, or just learning, it's designed for that.
Okay, so if I join, what does it actually look like inside? What can I expect to find?
Well, once you're on the platform, you'll see several themed group chat channels. These help focus the discussion.
Like different rooms?
Sort of, yeah. There's a hashtag general channel, for intros, saying hi, any quick announcements about the mixer itself, casual chat.
Standard stuff. What else?
Then there's hashtag networking. This is a really active one. People share portfolios, talk about projects they're working on, demo agents they've built, discuss their startups.
Oh, cool. So a place to show off a bit or find out what others are doing.
Exactly. We also have hashtag intros. That's more specific. Share your background, what interests you about agentic AI or multimodal tech, what you hope to gain. Helps find relevant people.
Makes sense. What about if you're stuck on something or maybe want to offer help?
Perfect segue. We have hashtag help wanted. Just as it sounds, ask for help, offer help. Could be coding, could be research questions, design feedback, anything related.
Useful. Any other key channels?
Yes, there's hashtag industry room tech. That's where you tend to find the deeper dives, people discussing specific tools, the latest models, different frameworks, the real nuts and bolts.
Okay, so a good structure for different kinds of interaction. And didn't you mention something about more direct connections too?
Absolutely. That's a key part. You can instantly start a one-on-one conversation with anyone else there. Either text chat or you can jump right into a video call.
Okay. So if a group chat sparks something, you can take it private easily.
Precisely. Makes it easy to follow up on interesting points or just connect more personally.
All right. This sounds pretty dynamic. Let's get practical. When does this happen and where? Virtually speaking.
Okay, easy one to remember. It's always the third Wednesday of the month.
Every third Wednesday. Got it.
And the time is 4:00 p.m. to 6:00 p.m., but that's in your local time zone. We tried to pick a window that works reasonably well globally.
Third Wednesday, 4 to 6 p.m. local time. And the where. How do people actually join?
The direct link is events.teo.aipodagentic.aipodagentic.ai MonthlyMixer. That takes you right to the platform.
events.teo.aipodagentic.aipodagentic.ai MonthlyMixer. We'll put that link in the description for you, of course.
Great. And it's worth repeating, this isn't a formal thing. No Zoom fatigue here, no set agenda. It's really about that open, spontaneous connection.
Right. So with all the AI communities and events popping up online, why should this specific monthly mixer be on someone's radar? What's the key pull?
I think it comes down to a few things. One is the focused direct access to a global network, but one that's specifically centered on agentic and multimodal AI practitioners and researchers. It's niche in a good way.
Targeted networking.
Exactly. And the format, that self-guided, peer-led approach, it encourages real one-on-one connections and focused topic chats, which honestly can be much more valuable sometimes than just listening to a talk.
Yeah, that active participation is key in a fast-moving field.
Absolutely. It's also a platform to, actively showcase your work if you want to, or explore partnerships, or just get some honest feedback from peers.
And it's recurring, right? That seems important.
Yes. Being monthly means you can build relationships over time, reconnect with people, keep conversations going. It's not just a one-off. We really aim for it to be a low-pressure space. Think out loud, with fellow innovators.
Sounds really valuable. Now, if listeners want more info, or maybe they need some help getting started, where should they go?
Okay, so the main link again for joining is https://events.teo.aipodagentic.aipa MonthlyMixer.
Got it.
We also made a short explainer video. It gives you a visual feel for the platform and how it works. That's on YouTube. The link is https://youtube.com/BLUMQMHTG7AQ.
Okay, a video walkthrough. Helpful.
And if you have any questions, run into technical issues, whatever, there's a support contact link, https://noworkerleftbehind.org/shed-and-support.
Perfect. And you mentioned community earlier. Are there hashtags people can use if they're talking about this online?
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you're posting about it, feel free to use things like hashtag Agentic AI, hashtag Multimodal AI, hashtag MonthlyMixer, also hashtag AI Community, hashtag AI Meetup, hashtag LLM Networking.
Okay, lots of options there.
Hashtag Autonomous Agents, hashtag AI Builder Meetup, hashtag Machine Learning Networking, hashtag Virtually Mixer, hashtag AI Industry Events, and hashtag Connect with AI. Use whichever fit.
Great, we'll list those too. So wrapping up then, it really sounds like this monthly mixer provides a pretty unique and accessible way for people deep in these AI areas to connect globally.
That's the goal. Connect, learn from peers, maybe find that spark for your next project or even a career move.
In a field moving this fast, that direct interaction feels, well, almost essential.
It really can be invaluable, exchanging ideas, troubleshooting with others who get the specific challenges.
Yeah.
We really encourage anyone working in or seriously exploring these spaces to join us.
Absolutely. So we really encourage you, the listener, to think about how that kind of direct engagement could help your understanding your work. The link is right there in the description. Check it out, see the details, and hopefully join the next one.
Yeah, and maybe a final thought to leave you with. What's the one question you have right now about agentic or multimodal AI? Or who's the one type of person you'd love to connect with? Think about that, because this event might just be the place to find that answer or make that connection. Hope to see some of you there.